GL, have fun. Turn free Lotus. Tameshi, I have a Boseiju. I can get a Surveil land. I've seen worse hands. MAC come. Hey Athena. Hey Kelv. Oh, I got a little resub. Dennis. Green Sunset. Green Sun. We're almost rid of all the chocolate in the house. Soon. I don't think I really need a Wood Elf this game. Unless things get weird. No Wargate for Lotus. Could Wood Elves into Wargate, Tameshi, into Wargate, Tameshi Lotus. Maybe that's better. What is Ponan up to? A Wooded Foothills, no one drop. Maybe creativity? Fire Ice. Looks like it could be creativity. Oh. That's interesting. Seems like a mistake by opponent. Oh, the discarded thingy to hand size. I see what's going on. Not that exciting after all. Got excited about no second land drop for a second. I do believe I just win now, though. Okay, opponent is not scooping. And they shouldn't. Since I haven't shown them a Colossus yet. All right. Let's do that. 9. Also messed that up with the colors too. Get Colossus. Not, it could probably scoop. I mean, it's not like 100. It's pretty much 100%. I guess I should have checked that. Should have tried and checked that Moto was not laggy before playing this deck, but looks like it's going okay. aren't good enough. Actually didn't find a way to give my... I didn't find another Wargate. So... what should I do? Can get back the crater, but... I have another Colossus. I have a third Colossus. I'll just get third Colossus into play. And that should be good enough. Their strat might pay off, given Moto's been laggy. I might just ask for compensation if I time out, honestly. I don't know. I'm not gonna get... I mean, it's kind of like... I guess it's not even free rolling. It's
Yellow
just...
hat pigeon, yellow hat pigeon, yellow hat pigeon.
Hey, DCB, thank you so much for the 50. Appreciate it. Oh, they didn't make me attack. Alright, creativity. Creativity persists. Veil is decent. Ooze and Crypt could be okay. Knight of Autumn against Fable. Get a quick look at what they might have. Knight's most played deck. Boseiju, not very good against me. Meltdown, no. Veil, no. Leyline of the Void, Terracodon. Turn the Earth, or like Graveyard Hate, kind of. How many endings do I want? If any. It's okay against Ren. It's not the greatest against Fable. So this is not the persist list. Okay, I should expect Leyline of the Void. Honor found mid-range creatures. It's not gonna overpower single Archon is the problem. I don't have much. I just need to like try and keep my combo, I think. To go over the top. Might trim a Green Sun. I don't know if Tracker is good enough. They're mauling. I'll have Teferi for Turn the Earth and have Teferi for Leyline. No, Leyline's not scary at all. Just creativity, but there's not much I can do. I have Veil for creativity. That buys me a bit of time. I'm gonna save Green Sun for Wood Elf or a Halfling. Bunch of green mana. I have to play Boseiju. Sounds really bad. A one-off Crater Hoof would be hilarious. Be pretty bad deck building. You can play Finale of Devastation. You can go with Zenith. Looks like they're lagging too. He put a dot in the chat. Second one. Does that change anything? So. I was watching Mengu play earlier. I don't feel like he was lagging or complaining about the lag. But maybe I didn't notice. Brand new desktop, by the way. Oh, he was lagging the whole morning. Oops. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't like, I didn't watch for long and I wasn't paying a ton of attention, but I didn't notice anything. Just changes, just like ebbs and flows of Magic Online. My YouTube's been lagging too. Has anyone had like issues loading up YouTube pages? We know it's probably just like whoever their server provider is, right? Or whatever. That's probably what's going on right now. Every company who uses like I think Citrino says Amazon, AWS was this company uses that and they were being bad. Are they on a Rumble or they on a Zenith? They say it's a client problem, not a server side one, but it's hard to believe. Why would they lie about it? Isn't it like better for them to say it's the fault of the servers? Because then it means it's not really their fault. You could just go ooze, get diluting. I don't hate it. They're pretty low on resources. Because I should do it in their upkeep. Somehow they, I don't know if they play Consider or somehow get a Narcon in the bin. Surprise fit for Wall of Fruits. Is this Tameshi? It's literally in the title, right? Can you not read a title? Is it too much to ask for? Mulligan's commands? A deal random and nasty. May fire ice my Lotus Bloom. We expected Belcher was all my lands. Oh, treasure and artifact. Okay, well, I guess I will probably shouldn't waste time doing that. I guess the land's actually relevant, right? Run in 6. Oh, I brought in Knight of Autumn, right? I hope so. I think I did. Can I explain how the deck works? You loop Lotus with Tameshi, you make a lot of mana, bouncing all the lands to your hand, then you put Cultivator Colossus into play, and then all the lands you bounce, you get to put them back into play and draw a lot of cards. And then you win, basically. You kind of grow for your entire deck, you put a bunch of Colossus in play, and then it's just pretty trivial. Alright, I don't know what's it's obviously not the most exciting play ever, but obviously I don't want to lose to just creativity. Gotta get that treasure. Okay, well, they're down to pretty few cards. Seen Risen. If a deck has Risen Reef in it, it's pretty unlikely it's good. That was a pretty good draw. Like, Risen Reef's just not a very good Magic card. Modern power level. It's really slow. Do I lose if Lotus gets lobotomied? I doubt it, especially after sideboard, but I'm not sure. Kind of nice that Emma Archon is as big as a. I like the spawn. As big as an Archon. It's probably not going to be good enough, though, if you put Archon into play next turn. Think I lose. Well, I guess I could hit Tameshi. Oh, that's what he has? Punished. Punish for Iona. Doesn't have protection, right? Let's choose a color. Kind of interesting. Let's see. Chose blue for Teferi. I think maybe it's like PTSD from last game where they got an Archon into play on turn 3 or whatever and it wasn't good enough, but kind of have it. Gonna have toughest this. Oh, well, Boseiju is easy. It doesn't do anything for me. And Teferi is also gonna go to the yard. Land would be nice. A Boseiju and a Teferi and another blue card. Oh, unlucky. I would have been happy to just play a land and attack here. I think was Wargate in hand, I probably just force a trade. And I can just Wargate for Tameshi. I can pay for Spell Pierce. Also, I get value from my Surveillance for next turn. Bounce a bunch of Surveillance. That's a really good draw. So I can... Oh wait, I can just win. I was thinking about next turn and whatnot, but yeah, I mean, if they have nothing, obviously, it's just over. Doesn't seem like they have much. Could even do that to play it safe. I keep a land in play. Just in case. Why this combo? Because it got a bunch of new cards. It got Rumble and it got Green Sun Zenith. And it was like pretty good deck before. Is this hand playable? Looks fine. Not very exciting, obviously. Hedge Maze. Or if I'm supposed to play Dryad Arbor on turn 1 in case I draw a Rumble or Zenith. I'm hoping not to play Arbor at all, so I don't get my Dryad like killed by a. I guess it would have to be Solitude. There's no push. Yeah, it could cost me the game, or it could win me the game, depending on what their draw was. They have 4/4/7 negation in their build. Mending, was that in their latest build? Nope, it was Tainted Indulgence. Because they felt like they didn't have enough white cards. Our friend Dolag is back. Missed it dearly. I'll be right back. Get my coffee by the time Dolag gets to play. This lead was Teferi here. Get basic forest good enough? Oh no, they have Pap's Exile in their deck. Maybe I'll get Temple Garden or something. Or do you have Plains? This song will drive you mad. This song will drive you mad. Probably shouldn't walk away when the client is already laggy.
I view my proactive trees, and well, that might sound pretty bad.
Yeah, it might have not been the best day to play Magic Online, but it's fine. It hasn't been that bad. Oh no. Natty Mill. That's probably game over.
Believe unsettled.
To be fair, that frog in play and they didn't mill it up the first one. After sideboard, they get Consigned to Memory, not very good. Surgical, risky. It's really bad against Teferi. Purge does nothing. Damping Sphere, bad against Teferi. Stony Silence, bad against Teferi. 2 disputes. Should I scoop? Well, let's see if they have Ephemerate, I guess. They had Thoughtseize, Force of Negation, Ephemerates. And they kept Force over Ephemerate, which means they probably have another Ephemerate in hand. You can maybe beat Thoughtseize, Force of Negation, and a bunch of crap, but they have Ephemerate. 20 push-ups? No, dude, I just had lunch. I'll do them later. If you remind me. I had a big lunch. Someone remind me in like 2 hours or something. Or if you want your points back, that's fine. Maybe a mod can give you your points back and you can redeem it in a couple hours. I'll have Lotus suspended, do I? Not even. If a mod can give boosted Twitch their point back, I would appreciate it. $20 time dances. Alright, they get to Ephemerate again. Oh. Alright, I need to surveil a Lotus Bloom. Easy, right? Surveil a Lotus Bloom, hope they have nothing, draw a Colossus of my one draw of Tameshi. Seems fine. It's not a Lotus Bloom. Okay, I have to draw a Surveil land now, so I can Surveil Lotus Bloom. Okay. Surveil land, so you're saying. Close. Never lucky. Ooze seems good. Crypt seems good. Defense grid seems good. Trackers and Veil seems good. Pretty good Greenstone Zenith matchup, actually. Because they don't kill Dryad easily. This is a tough one. Ending's important against Frog, but kind of sucks against the rest of their deck. What else I think? Yeah, it gets Surveillance too. Alright, I'm gonna trim the endings, I guess, and just rely on Teferi for Frog. Something's gotta go. They're found Titania for trackers enough. Damn, that's gonna do the tracker. Could do just one Veil. Have 4 force and maybe a couple disputes. Maybe I'll still trim Greenstone. I guess I can trim Colossus, that's what I usually end up doing. What matchup's Titan for? I'm not sure, honestly. Sounds fine, right? It was just to have... I think it was against Bowmaster decks, maybe? Just like grindy mid-range decks was Bowmaster, maybe something like that. Or Surgical, or... But you might not need it. It might be just silly, honestly. It's good. It's good to practice patience, honestly. Practice patience, practice being a little bored sometimes. Oh. Don it in the yard, or do I want to draw it? Interesting. I think I want to try and draw a land. It's kind of bad against Surgical. But I think I can win without Lotus, maybe. Maybe not. That is like really questionable. If I had another land in hand, I would have kept, I think. If like the Colossus was a land. Or that Teferi, well, like, yeah. So I want to get Halfling next turn, but I also want to make some land drops. Oh, they did it now? I guess they don't want me to... I mean, it's kind of weird to do it now. Obviously, I don't have a Lotus in hand. So why not wait at least my next draw step? My deck is much worse without Lotus in it. Obviously. Yeah, maybe I was greedy. Maybe I was greedy to like do that. It's not like missing land drops is the end of the world if I have a Lotus coming too. But Tameshi without lands is also not very good, so... Oh, unfortunate, I drew Tameshi right away. Like, probably one of the worst cards I can draw right now without Lotus in my deck anymore. I do have Crypt, though. I can Wargate for Crypt and just bounce my Crypt over and over again. Just pretty good against their deck, right? How are they gonna beat it? Countable Teferi's pretty nice here. So their latest list doesn't have Prismatic Ending in it. What about their list before that? Also no Prismatic Ending. Okay, so it looks like they've been on no Prismatic Ending for a while. And I have a backup Teferi, so... I guess it's a little bad if... I mean, they would have to get lucky, right? They would have to surveil a creature and then Goryo. Otzi's targeting me. Okay. I was a little worried they might target themselves there, maybe. Alright, looks like their draw's not quite coming together right now. Definitely gonna get blue-white here because of Wood Elf. I was thinking about playing a third green Surveil lands. 2 Wood Elves, 2 Lush Portico. I couldn't find room for the second Wood Elf. Or did I play the second Wood Elf, or did I play the Tribe Elder? I forget. Anyways, could get Dryad Arbor for the beatdowns. Crypt. Crypt like a boss. Eiganjo. Ooh. That's a lucky draw. That's something else I can bring back with Tameshi. Ooh, that was good too. Just in case. This song will drive you mad. This song will drive you mad. Pay 5 for act up the trees and well, that might sound pretty bad. This song will drive you mad. This song will drive me so mad.
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Thank you, thank you. The sportsmanship of Paul Ritzel. The dedication of Kaibudo. I'm actually 1 mana short, right? How does that work? Yeah, 1 would have been nice here. Hey, Heretico. Heretical loves Pact of Negation. No, should I? Is Pact of Negation like better than Creator? Creator you can cycle in the early turns. Pact's good the turn you go off, but why would Pact be good in this deck? Well, I see why it could be good, but is it ever gonna be good enough? Any... Oh, they're exiling Tameshi. I did not expect that. Can I exile my Colossus? Does it matter? Probably almost actively good to exile my Colossus. I'm a little surprised it didn't just exile Ooze. Don't they know I have a second one? So I could return target artifact. Could return it right now, but then I'm shields down if they just go draw, discard, Gora's Vengeance. Is MTGO no longer a laggy mess? No, it's been lagging. It's not too bad though. Ephemerate. I mean, it's a 1-for-1. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I don't play something that's like super slow. It kind of comes and goes. Do you have ADHD, Bobby? Probably. I mean, it's probably pretty mild if you're saying probably, right? Alright, this time they're going for Ooze. Salty Ninja, welcome to this chat. Thanks for your raid. I mean, I have stuff going on, but I'm also not doing a ton. Also, Crater is just way worse than... Let's see, how does that work? Target Crater... What do I want to bounce? Otawara or Otawara or Surveillance. I'll do Surveillance since it didn't have like draw this card last turn. Ooh, Wargate is great. Oh, I can even get it at instant speed. Oh, that's pretty sick. I can get Crypt at instant speed if I need to. It's pretty cool. Very welcome and happy to be here. I couldn't handle the lag any longer. Why so much lag? We don't know. They don't know. My psych told my parents I had ADHD when I was 16. They replied to her, I was just lazy. I'm sorry that happened to you. Can we just win? Small details. My Lotus has got extracted. Got surgically extracted. Oh yeah, it wouldn't have happened, right? I would have just pacted their surgical. To be fair, I surveilled the Lotus. I could have kept it in hand, and I got all greedy. I didn't cast the tracks on next turn. It's kind of a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, Wood Elf. It's another cool one. Wood Elf Teferi. All the combos. I'm not taking advantage of crypts. I could though, actually. Can get Temple Garden untapped. Can like crib them. Can bring back the crypt. Bounce. I don't think I've played my actual land yet, right? Bounce Archive. For our cards. Wargate seems like a decent draw. Did I mess up? Should I have not bounced the land? One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, I still have enough. Wood Elf pretty clutch here. They should be attacking right here. I would block. That would be good for them. I think he miscounted. I didn't play the land for my turn yet. Maybe that's why you miscounted. Oh, do I have enough grain? I do. I guess maybe if they attack last turn, they just die. I don't know, it looks like I'm 6 mana short. Right. Okay, they did not have natural attracts at hand. Can afford to attack with everyone, right? They block here, they block Elf. They go to 11. Okay, never mind. Ugh. The frog. I'm not impressed. Alright, on the draw, frog is all scarier. Oh, I did bring in the tracker, okay. I could trim Lotus. I'll do a second ending for Lotus. The rest seem pretty reasonable. Doesn't seem like the greatest matchup when I'm on the draw. I could maybe trim. I could just like have all 3 ofs against surgical. Could even trim a second Lotus. Or turn to frog, pretty scary. Sure. Maybe I don't want Veil with Teferi in my deck. I'll do another ending. If I had more crypts, I could just play an even fairer game, I think. This deck is really cool. Pretty. All fits nicely together now too with the Rumbles and Green Sun. Maybe you should have more crypts in the sideboard. The fact that it's just an engine with Tameshi. It's not that many decks it stops though, right? It's mostly Gorio. Stops parts of creativity. I guess these Demir decks. Pretty heavy on Oculus. Ruby Storm. Grinding Station. Crypt's almost a main deck card. Oh. I have Crypt. And if I draw green, I have mana and I have Teferi. Ugh, tough one. Thing is, they have a lot of interaction. They have Thoughtseize, they have counters. I don't have an answer to Frog, and I don't have lands, but I do have the Crypt. The one Crypt. It's so good if I have green mana on top. My hand's like almost perfect. The upside is pretty high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 17. 1 in 3. And then I could draw an ending. Thing is that it's the reason I want to keep is that like without Crypt, I'm just incredibly weak to turn free Gorio. I think I'm just gonna keep. Like it's even if I mull into a strong 6-card hand like functional, I might just lose to.
We have top men working on it right now. Ooh. Top.
Well, at least I drew Prismatic Ending. That was maybe the second best card I could draw after land. Stops my bloom from getting surgical. I mean, that still late some of my worries right now. Ooh. That was lucky. What do you get here? Do Green Sun or do Defense Grid? I think that's Green Sun for Halfling first because I have a backup one. Is Arno staying with you, Terry Bad? Is he just traveling through South America or? Saw a picture. Just backpacking, yeah. I think I'm minus now because I have an answer for Frog. Trying to hit a land drop. And then this way I can start plussing next turn and play my sorceries at instant speed, which is nice too. It's really nice if I had land, I get to cycle the creator too right away and keep digging deeper. Minus on crypt for storm counts, true. That's the one card. The one card where I did want to minus Teferi right away, but it's fine. If I knew Wood Elf was exactly the top card of my deck. Almost feels like it's soft lock already, right? My hands. They need like Thoughtseize plus Frog, something like that. Get lost to Teferi. Ooh, I'm glad I minused. Maps? My favorites? Oh, they can't get lost script, right? I love maps. Half. That is very aggressive. Love that. I mean, just giving me 17 permanents to get rid of, I'll take it. Don't have to worry about much right now. I think I'm just gonna Wood Elf, right? Wood Elf. Get a land. Stack the map tokens on it. Keep a basic in hand in case I have another path or a basic in my deck. Oh, I did make a land drop for once. The frantic clicking. Prismatic Ending. I think that's all. Don't need that. Hey Ted, morning. I had Warrior. Well, I was playing around Dispute and Force, I guess. Maybe I didn't have to. Did I play around Dispute at this point? I just have to do stuff, right? Also, I don't think I had the mana last turn. Wait, do I have a better use of my mana? I can cycle. I mean, if they have Dispute, it's going to be pretty good. I don't want to die with a million cards in hand. Wait, we get double indie day, double indie week, thanks to the snow. Hello. Wow, I'm profiting from indie being stuck in the snow. Would Bitter Reunion be good instead of that land aura? I'd have to think about it. Well, this version can't cast Bitter Reunion, whereas Footfall you can just cycle if you draw it. So, no. Oh, they did have the Dispute too, that's fine. Are you freed from the snow, Indy? Yeah, Surgical is like not even that good against my deck. I mean, I think you can probably find a use for it, even if it's not on Lotus. Because in theory, I can play Lotus and then maybe resolve it to Teferi the turn I go off, so that part's not great. Let's cycle this. Let's Greenstone for Tracker. Should I Greenstone for Ooze? No, tomorrow prob going to 8 degrees tomorrow cell mount. Okay. This is the first thing you're gonna do is just go get yourself some salt. So it doesn't happen to you again. Salt is a way of life. Hopefully Tracker over Ooze is not too greedy. They might have hardcast Solitudes. I guess I'll take an on-tap step. Get lost. Oh, I only have... Oh, I only have... Well, I guess I can surveil, and if it's good, I can draw right away. No good. I guess I have basic 4 left probably, and Dryad Arbor too. Hope I don't time out. Think I'll be okay. Damn it, I'm getting more maps. Think they're gonna surgical the crater. No, not surgical the crater. Still get to draw. It might be close if they have Solitude here. I might time out. They're playing Get Lost in Path. Just loves giving me value. Oh, this one's not my fault. This deck is actually pretty fast. It doesn't time out that much. I get Lotus this turn. I mean, I think I'll get compensated if I time out, but I'd rather just win. Is that what they're gonna give me? You think just 100 PPs? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should just beat down. I'm not sure if I should beat down or if I should try and put a Colossus into play. Yeah. I didn't see, did I get time back here? Just swing? Alright, they might be saving me from myself. Ooh, Dryad Arbor. Can't even F6 right now. They got a path and a blocker. They're at 6, I guess. Pretty low. Oh, no lag. Let's go. One spell was no lag. They got a Goryo, a Thoughtseize, and a Force of Negation. As a rule of thumb, please don't ask me questions when I'm about to time out. Try and be semi-reasonable. I know they're gonna draw Solitude, and I'm gonna time out. What can you do? So they have Goryo. Their last card in hand is Goryo. F6. Well, should I F6? They have Goryo in hand. Yeah. I think I have time to kill them. I think if they draw Solitude, I'll time out no matter what. And if they draw anything else, I'll have time to kill them. Oh, they didn't try and surveil. Well, I guess I have Crypt. I guess I drew the Colossus. I might have beaten a Solitude. That was the one card. Whew! Okay, nice. I have not played Eldrazi Ram, but it's one of the top tier decks, or most played decks anyways. Always shows up in top 8s of challenges. That was a draw. Can get basics in this matchup. They have main deck Harbinger. I got God the other day. Today it's time to play Burn. Oh, because of the time issues. I was confused at first. This deck ends game pretty fast. But yeah, Mayo's not the best choice for today. I could just not do anything here and try and tax their mana. The turns I get my Lotuses. Rather than jam a Rumble into a Spell Pierce or a counter. Seems good, no? Do you think I should account for lag when choosing deck for the Mox? When's the Mox? I mean, I can't imagine... I mean, are they really gonna run the Mox with that lag? They can't, right? That's just too bad. Wait, what? Oh, that was main phase? Oh, to fetch a Surveil land. Oh, I got. Oh, and they're stuck on lands. I'm gonna keep taxing their mana. They play Spell Pierce and Spell Snare. Next, nah, they'll have it fixed. They'll have it fixed, or they. I mean, I don't know. Can they just delay it? Seems more reasonable, even though it's probably a pain for the players. Also, I guess the weekend after that is an RC weekend. They could just run it during the week. Could just running during the week. I would not factor. I don't know if your question was serious, but I would not factor the lag. Do I want to do anything? I have the mana for Rumble plus Green Sun Colossus. I don't want to do anything though. I was going to say go one more time. I did let them cycle there. At least I self-mailed a lot of lands. That's the one nice thing about these blue-black decks is they can't punish you for not doing anything. And they don't play a ton of lands, so sometimes these games just happen where they don't have an engine. They don't have ways to like draw cards and stuff. I don't know if I should start casting spells or not. Like casting spells bad too, because then they get to have cards in their yard for Oculus or Murktides. Like if they start using counters. I'm not sure. I felt pretty good about not casting spells like past few turns, but this is maybe getting a little sketch. I surveilled Oculus, that was lucky. They probably don't have another on Earth though. Wouldn't make a ton of sense. What does Wargate here? Oh, I guess it gets Teferi. Could Wargate for Teferi and then play Tameshi? That plays around counter spell pierce, etc. I think that plays around everything they can have. Oh, they play Stern Scolding. Is that a main deck card? That's not their name, it's underscore. Eiganjo had a few, okay. Okay, I need to play fast because of stupid clock. I could lead with Tameshi. And then if this Scalding, I can just not cast anything else. Oh no, but then they can Spell Pierce my Wargate. Alright, I guess I'm gonna start casting some spells. Laser Rumble. Oh, Rumble resolves. Just kind of... Dragon's Local. Where are you from? Where are you all from? Croatia. Murky 7/7. 2-turn clock probably. 5 cards left. Alright, gotta hope for no Scalding, I guess. Or no Spell Pierce. Thing is, Wargate plays into Force of Negation too. This is just Scalding. And like push. But push is not the end of the world here. Okay, that was good, obviously. I mean, if he has push, I want to be able to surveil here, I think. If he doesn't have push, I win. He used a push on Dryad, so he probably has push, right? Ooh, I drew back up Tameshi. Alright, that's game. I'm telling him I have 2 greens on Zenith in hand, but message not going through because of the lag. Oh, it just went through. It's like opponent's not interesting in my not interested in my story. Do I have enough to play for? Yeah, I have enough to pay for. In theory, you probably wanna. I guess he could have had force there, right? Theory, you probably want to like do all the lands. Well, no, I already have second green sun, so I don't need all the lands. I mean, to be fair, he shouldn't scoop because of the lag, because like I can maybe get a refund, and then so we both get to kind of free roll. I actually didn't hit much here. I might just like. He said he'll concede on second one, okay. Thank you. Honorable. Defense Grid, Crypt, Veil, Ooze, Tracker. Could be a titanium matchup. Trim Colossus. I think Green Sun's like not the greatest because Dryad is just so mid. Yeah, Wincon is like if you have enough Wargates, even if you have all tapped out lands, you can Wargate for untapped land. Tameshi, Footfall on your untapped land. And then if you have a second Wargate left, you can haste multiple Colossus. I like trimming a Lotus too. I don't know if I should board that Dryad Arbor. One Wood Elf can probably go. The card is fine, but I don't know if Titania is worth it. Could maybe trim a Wargate in a matchup. Ooze, Rumble, Footfall. Maybe cut one of the lands. I don't know. Keeping Dryad is like so sketch. Alright, definitely keep Puzzle Lag today. It's bad. It's like worse than it was the other day or same. Now you can Wood Elves the untap land. Oh yeah, if you haven't drawn your Wood Elf, or if you draw it, you can cast it. Sure, I didn't think about that. Wood Elf really does it all. Has Daybreak said anything? They said it was server side. No, they said it was game client side. Not sure. I've had issues with... I've had... Ooh, Crypt. I don't have Oculus yet. My hand's pretty good against Oculus. Just gonna mill that. Have people been having issues with other sites? I've been having issues with YouTube. Not huge issues, but definitely like lagging a bit. Oh no, it have 6 cards. Should have kept the crypt. I didn't mill. I did a fetch land. I'd be a little scared here and just get plains and forest, I think. Classic Veils. Man, all I had to do was keep the crypt. That would have been fine. Wait, they mailed Bowmaster? So this is a creature too? No. Maybe it's Murktides? Maybe it's another Oculus and they just have another counter and they'd rather keep counterspell mana up. Oof. Am I just not quite dead? Can't even F6 here because of Lotus and stuff. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Keep crypt and just crib them as soon as they got to 5 cards? I was already a little flooded. I was Harbinger. I'm just gonna cut Dryad Arbor and have Boseiju instead. Just too bad of a card against Bowmaster. I'll be right back. Need a quick break. Actually, like Wargate's kind of just. I think I want all the Lotus and maybe the Wood Elf too. Halfling Veil removal is. Alright, let's do this. 13 minutes. Like the mana boost is nice if my opponent doesn't have Thoughtseize. Especially when I have cards like Veil and Teferi and Defense Grid. Like this doesn't have a discard spell or something to mess with the lotuses. Also pretty glad this is not Dryad Arbor. At least if he has Thoughtseize, I get to resolve a defense grid. Or he takes defense grid. But yeah, Wargate is all awkward against counter spells. Is he boarding out all the Wargates? I'm scared to pour myself some water and lose like 2 seconds. Okay, land drop is nice. I was gonna save the defense grid, not run into spell snare or spell pierce. Just try and do one big turn on turn 4. Does Watsy choose who is lagging or not? Because I see many streamers with 0 lags and my friend me full lag all game long. Yep. That's what they're doing. Blatantly advantaging the streamers, of course. They have a little button and they just like click on it if they want you to lag. 100%. I've been lagging too. This game's been good so far. Maybe the lag is gone for everyone. It comes and goes. Oh yeah, sorry, Moto Premium, of course. Turbo, yeah. Moto is now premium. You can play for free, kind of, but you get ads and lag. Looks like they need a lot here. Because they need a counter for defense grid. Like surgical doesn't do anything right now. As long as I have one Lotus in play when they surgical. Okay, they haven't used mana. So next turn I could go for it. And they would need to have counterspell plus dispute or counterspell plus scolding. And then I probably just lose. If I wait, I'm giving them a draw step. I get a draw step. I'll let them time to play a second Bowmaster. Not sure what I'm supposed to do. Why did they pitch to force? Consider. Wow. It's a really good card to pitch to force. I don't think second Bowmaster is the end of the world. Oh, it's such a tough spot. I'm gonna say go, I guess. No, I'm taking lagging, jerk. Resolve the lag issue. I don't think there's anything to resolve. I don't think you can do anything about it. Everyone in chat right now just regretting their decisions of playing a match. It's funny. They have Merc. I mean, if they have Bowmaster Merc, I definitely get super punished for not playing Tameshi last turn. Not sure why they would fetch right away. They didn't have Merc. They're kind of just giving me info. Another Tameshi? Against Bowmaster. Not that great, right? I'll just die. I mean, it's good if they have double counterspell, I guess. Maybe I should have kept it. Kind of bad if they have a third Bowmaster. There's a reason to. Wow, one of their card is Scalding. And I have one card left in hand. Okay. I guess I should have kept Tameshi. Now they have. Wait, no, push doesn't work. That'd be like shoot the sheriff. So I can't Colossus. But I do have Titania. Oh, damn it. Where are you, stupid deck? Can't Colossus because of Bowmaster. I have Ooze or Titan. I mean, I have Ooze or Titania. I mean, it's just Titania. So how much mana do I need? I need to be able to play around Dispute if possible. So I need just to Titania with Lotus mana up. Or I guess this is it, right? This is Lotus with Titania mana up. Or I think I just want to play Wood Elf now. I did good enough for the RCQ season. I don't know. I played like a few matches with it. Seems pretty decent right now. For now, I mean. Ooh, that's a huge draw. Let's see. Or just bounce the token and swing, right? Oh, I have two legends, right? What, 7? What if they have another Bowmaster? They get a 1/1. It's not the end of the world, right? I drew Oculus. All right. So if I attack with everyone and they have nothing, they can go chomp, chomp, eat my Tameshi, take 2. We'll leave Teferi on top because they had Bowmaster, but maybe I should have. I don't know, they had 2 Bowmaster in play, I didn't really think about it. Could just send in Titania and the token. It's not a bad attack. Hmm. They draw a card, but I get a huge threat. They get to finish off. If they have a counter spell, it's kind of bad. I think I'm just gonna say go for now. Nah, I don't think they're ghosting. I mean, they haven't played at all like they're ghosting, and he scooped like he could have. If he was bad enough to ghost, he would not scoop in game one. He would try and time me out. I think those kind of go hand in hand. I mean, I kept on top, and I'm sending in my Titania. It's like kind of obvious. I've like, I don't know, I think it makes sense. He might also just have Unearth in hand. I guess if he had Unearth, he might have brought back Bowmaster last turn. Alright, so I think I just attack first, was everyone? I mean, I agree it's kind of a lose-lose for him. It is all weird, but... Like, because now he just dies to, like, me attacking. Probably keep the Plane Cycling Dragon. Yeah, you can't just put that card in your deck. Mirror Match? Clearly. Is that Grinding Station? Fanatic of Ronas? It's not that good, right? I mean, it's a fine card to draw. Oh yeah, I mean, I would play a 1-up, I guess. Oh, I'd have to me a turn 1? Yikes. Punish for keeping a slowish hand. Yeah, we're free players at 3-0. Wow, easy. Easy clap. Do you want a green sun for Dryad against that deck? Probably I'd rather green sun for Halfling next turn and play my Rumble. Seems good enough. What's Canister playing? I don't know, probably Titan. Is he not streaming? I'm assuming if you're asking, he's not streaming. Played Titan in a challenge yesterday. Ashaya? I don't know what Ashaya does. Just dead if they have Breach. I feel like the games the way play out, you almost never want to green suns for 2 because a lot of your cards already cost free. So you usually have something to do, so I'm not sure about the... Alright, would I rather have Eiganjo or Otawara? Probably Otawara. That Rumble value, I mean... Especially game 1. It's not usually a ton about value, just consistency. I do not have Woodlands. Would Woodlands be good? Turn Woodlands into Tameshi or Teferi. Sounds pretty good. I didn't think about it. Doesn't look like instant delirium. Looks like a lot of sorceries. Deck has like no instance. I would play a Woodland. You can't tutor for it, but I'd play a Woodland over one of the other lands. Oh, you can Wargate for it too. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, should try Woodlands. Not sure why you cut though. Probably second Wood Elf right now. Otawara has been not very useful, I think, so far. Found themselves a bubble. As a mana is just as good as the clue tokens, maybe? They had the mana to bring back Bubble and make a token. Except the last round where it was kind of great. Oh, I bounced the token? Yeah, true. What did I have in my graveyard though? Probably Woodlands would have been good. I lost track. What did he do? Was there 1 mana? Nothing? I mean, just cast Tef, right? Or I could keep Otawara mana for Breach. I mean, technically they have enough mana to cast it twice. Cast the Fairy Bound Saga, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, Digilolf. Just started playing Arena. What's the difference between that and this? So this is like software from the early 2000s. So visually it's different. It has a real economy. They have a ticket system where one ticket is roughly $1 and you can buy cards from bots, buy packs, play tournaments. So you can't play for free, but you can also profit if you're good, because you can like sell the tickets to secondary markets, or at least play for free, kind of. So what else? It doesn't have the rope. You have a chess clock, which is pretty great. It's more like real life Magic in some ways. But Arena is nice if you're starting Magic, and Arena you can play for free. And build up a collection and stuff. So that part's nice. It has more. Yeah, this has also all the cards pretty much. You can play Vintage. I'm playing Modern right now. You can play Legacy. Arena is super expensive. I mean, it doesn't have to be for you and me because we're just massive whales, but not everyone's a whale, JD. Delac fix? No. Has more cards, but Arena is catching up. Arena is probably more fun to new players and younger players, I would guess, but I'm not sure. These ads, yeah. That's how I make a living. Hedge. 20 push-ups. I guess I could do some push-ups. I'd have the breach. I usually make them do it because it goes really fast, and I want to see what they have in their deck, but given the lag, I'll just scoop them up. They have it right. They have the mana. They're gonna play an Oracle or Grape Shot. Alright. Alright, Seal's definitely good. Knight's definitely good. Ooze, Crypt. Grid seems fine-ish. Even do the Titan in this matchup. I could do some Veils. No, Veils is bad. Have to worry about their Crypt, Haywire Might, Needle, Spell Pierce, Narset. Oof. Narset is nasty. Yo, Raiders, welcome everyone. Hope you had a great stream. Who was on good old Ultimate Guard Live today? It was you, Frank. What are you playing? Narset. Narset's a pretty big issue. All my cards are really good. I guess I'll trim Wood Elf, even though Wood Elf's kind of nice against Narset. I guess I'm not gonna do Titan. Can maybe try and do just one Colossus. Eden doesn't exile graveyards. Do they play Teferi? I don't know, I'm just gonna trim some cards, I guess. Yeah, seems like a pretty good Green Sun Zenith matchup. You know what card I've actually been a tiny bit disappointed by? You're gonna laugh, Jose, but I feel like Rumble has been kind of whatever. Oh, yeah, was some push-ups. I mean, seriously. I never did the cool, like, self-mill Lotus. I'm probably being silly. You're right. I'll stop. I was playing some Standard. It was the deck that won the Spotlight series, but I'm also looking forward to Modern at the upcoming RC. How does this deck been so far? I think I went 2-2 in a league. Or 3-2. I'm not sure if I finished it, and I'm 3-0 today in the prelim. It's really consistent, and it has game against a lot of the hate and stuff. Green Sun Zenith has been really good. Am I having issues with lagging? Yes. DigiWolf, a few times a year, they do a thing where you can pay 25 bucks, I think, and you get a token, and it gives you all the cards for like a couple weeks. You still have to pay the tournament's entry fees and stuff, but you can. So maybe next time they do that, you can, if you're not sure, if you like constructed, you can maybe like try it then. What else can I tell you about Magic Online? What did he say? Oh, yeah, you can't play on mobile, obviously. That's the other downside. Arena is really nice on mobile. Your first time chatter, Frank? Really? That's so weird. So I tried to get Bing to make decks for Arena. It works, kinda, even while making an importable text file, but if you're not specific down the card amount, the amount of lands you want gives you. Did you all? Yeah, there's a lot of sites you can use, like MTG Goldfish. There's like a million sites and ways to export and import deck lists. I don't know if that's what you were talking about, though. Yeah, you don't need it doesn't take as many resources as Arena. I mean, right now it's lagging, but it has nothing to do with it's just like their fault, and it's something that's pretty very rare, honestly. But well, there's some lag sometimes that like this is just general lag for everyone, which is pretty rare. Oh yeah, I need to. To be fair, I always forget to ask them about it. All right, they have Emery. I actually don't have white mana here, which is all awkward. They have Spellbomb, Emery. They have a bubble in the yard. I could have Wood Elves and end the Spellbomb. It's not the worst. Well, I'm definitely gonna Wood Elf. Kind of sucks I can't get rid of the Emery right away, and they're gonna get value. Lotus Bloom next turn. Do I want to keep Boseiju in hand? Could, I guess. No, it's too bad. Was. Alright. Feels like this gotta be at least reasonable. Am I winning? I was. I was until you returned. It's probably your fault, Macy. Am I playing the cube? I'm not going to play more Magic Online. Probably going to switch to Arena and maybe play some Standards. Don't have to deal with the lag. Wood Elf's been really good for me. I think you definitely play the first one. Unless there's a better version of Wood Elf. Playing the Open? Yeah, I'm going to try the Open tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to do just Open runs or maybe a challenge too. We'll see. Might do standard. I guess if Moto's lagging, I don't want to do challenge. I gotta play in standard. Probably something bad. You want me to prep for the arena open? What format is it? Is it a format I haven't played yet? Another matchup where more crypts would have been nice. I wonder if crypt is not a main deck card. Just because some of these decks just go off before you can because you're a turn for combo deck. Is that infinite loop? Memory self no, because they have to like pay for it. So it's like 6 cards to melt 4 cards, kind of. Open is Pioneer Master Seal. They just changed the sheet from spells to devotion. Yeah, they lose like 2 cards every time. It's a lot of looks, right? I'm probably feels like it's got to be almost deterministic. Primeval Titan is a better Wood Elf. Okay, we can do maybe Pioneer's Master Sealed. Sounds fun, just new format. Yeah, they get a bunch of looks, but they still need the 2 mana when they find the station. Sometimes only play 2, they have 3. How did this side work so far? We saw 2 disputes, 2 blasts still in the deck. Oh, here's a grinding station. I think they have enough cards, right, still? But they didn't float. They just messed up, right? That'd be funny if that was the difference between winning and losing. Probably the lag. They said whoops. 1. Looks like they're 1. I think they're good was the bubble. I think was the bubble they're exactly good, but I'm not sure. Maybe they don't have enough to like cast Oracle. But they have enough. Just enough. By 1. Oh, I'm gonna make them do it just in case. Alright, Dev, bubble, grinding. Alright, I guess I'm gonna make them do it that they actually like didn't board out their win con or did something weird since they have plenty of time anyways. They messed up. I like the sound of that. We'll find out. Start a Warzone stream. Relax, Istemi. You can go 2 seconds without being entertained. Distracted. Oh, they could have mailed Oracle or Grape Shot. Grape Shot. Yeah, well, let's make sure they didn't board it out. Try to pull off an LSV on me. Maybe they have Grape Shot in hand, that's why they weren't worried. Bored? I'm not bored. And LSV on me IRL? I don't think so, I don't remember. Is the lag better? I don't know, it's still lagging though. Barely had any lag this match. Oh, there's the Grape Shot. Alright.